Whenever you feel you hate using AutoCAD, it's mostly because you are not using blocks. Blocks are arguably the most important object in any drawing, and I will teach you everything you need to know about them. But first, let's answer these 3 simple questions. What are blocks? Why create blocks? When should you create blocks? First, what are blocks? They are simply symbols used to represent an object in a drawing. That's basically it. Why create them? On a basic level, here are 2 reasons. They are easy to select. You can use them multiple times, and when you make changes on one, it will appear on all the rest, even if they are thousands. When should you create a block? You should think of creating a block when you find yourself selecting an object and moving it and copying it many times. You should consider making it a block. Also, as long as one object will appear more than twice in your drawing, it's a no-brainer. You should consider making it a block. Now, creating blocks. Now, to create a block, all you need is 3 things. There is create, click on it. This is where you create your block. First, I will click here to select the block. I will select this rectangle and then press enter. You can see it here, it already got selected. Second is to name it. I will name this dex. I want this to be a dex, and the third and final thing is to give it a base point, which for that you click here. You can pick anywhere for the base point, but it's advisable to click on a meaningful place, something like here, and that's it. Make sure this is convert to block and click on OK. Now when I select it, you can see the grip is there, and this is a dex, which I can use the grip and move it. Not only that, these are all rectangles. This is a dex. If I want this to be a bed, all I have to do is just create. I will name this bed. Select object, select the rectangle, press enter. Pick a point, pick here, and then click OK. That's it. It is now a block and it is a bed. But if you have multiple objects, like this door right here, it's the same thing. Create, name it door, select objects, select everything, and then press enter. Pick a point. You can click anywhere, but for a doors, you normally want to click on this middle here. Once you do that, just click OK. Now you can click the grip and move it anywhere you want. The thing with blocks is, as long as they are in your drawing, it doesn't matter if you delete them. You can use the inside here. You can see all your blocks here. You can click and bring them inside just like that. This is the fun thing about working with blocks. Copying blocks is why we create them. You never have one door in a building, so you can easily select it, select copy, and easily copy the block anywhere in your building. They won't be the same like this. Like in this case, the doors won't be in the same orientation, so you might need to rotate some. Like this one, you can click it, click on the grid, press the space on your keyboard, press it once, you can move it, press the space again, you can rotate it. Maybe the door is like this. Do the same for this one. Select the door, click on the grid, space once, space twice, you can rotate it, maybe this direction. But the thing with copying them is, it's not only on this project. You can have a new project. Like I will click on the start here and click to make a new drawing. Here I have a new drawing. I can come to the blocks, select this door, press Ctrl C, come to the new drawing, Ctrl V to paste it. And when I select it, it is a block. So all you need to do is to make it once, and you can further copy it to a new drawing. Editing blocks is the most satisfying. Now there are 2 fastest ways to edit blocks in AutoCAD. The first is just to double click the block. I will double click this. Just click on OK. You will see yourself here. Then from here, you can come to the home where your drawing tools and everything are. You can then delete some things like this. You can add lines. You can change anything you want. Then click on close block editor and save changes to the door. Just like this, they are all included to all the rest of the doors. The second method, which is the one I know you will be using a lot, is you select it, you right click, there is edit block in place. Select that. Just click OK. You will be in this place. Please, before I even start, most people forget this. Once you finish everything, come here to save the changes. Okay, now you can further make more changes. You can add more lines however you want. You can remove these ones. You can delete them. You can add a cycle. You can do anything you want. When you are done, come here and click on Save Changes. Click on OK. Now you can see everything, all those changes are updated to those blocks. I will select it, edit block in place, OK, and remove those things. I don't need them. Save changes, and everything is back to normal. Even if you have thousands of doors or beds or windows or bolts or cars or trees, you can make the change once and you are good. Finally, there is something we call dynamic block. These blocks are intelligent, but they are not dynamic. By dynamic, I mean you might have to select mirror and mirror them to the side like this, or copy them or stretch them, but AutoCAD has some dynamic blocks. If you come to the view, there they are, tool palettes. Click on that, come to architecture, select door, and just bring it inside. I will close this and come back to the home tab. Equally, you can just press Ctrl 3 to toggle the palette on and off. Now when I select this, you can see many grips. Our on only has one. You can click here, make it 90 degrees, it will be something like ours. But you can use these grips to flip the door in and out any direction you want. You can further use this grip to stretch, crease the door, just as for the walls. Now where do you make this? This is a topic of its own, but we will make only one grip, the one that will allow you to flip the door like this. I will move this to the side. Now we will do it on this one. To do it, you simply double click and click on OK. Now we already been here. You will see this thing right here. Normally, it is toggle on with this one. Come to parameter, select flip, and then come to the bottom of the door. Just come somewhere near the middle. I'm not trying to be precise here. And just click. Point up a little, not somewhere too far. Somewhere just a little up. Make sure you are at 90 degrees with polar tracking. Point 90 degrees and click. To place the flip, just click somewhere. The second thing is to come to actions. There is the flip action. Select the parameter, zoom back a little and select everything and then press enter. Just like this. Click on close block, save changes. And now when we select it, you can see we have a grip just like the one for AutoCAD. So you can use the grip and flip the door easily like this. Not only that, it is applied to all the rest of the doors. This one, this one, this one as well. Use blocks to save yourself some time. You can check the link in the description. I designed 160 dynamic blocks. There are free samples and there are premium ones. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching.